This scared me when I saw this. Watch this video right here. Come back and let's talk about it because this is literally insane.
Imagine waking up one day and being told the home your family has lived in for years is going to be demolished to help power the AI boom, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. That is what is happening to some homeowners in Georgia. They've been given an ultimatum: sell your home or the state will take it. Utility giant Georgia Power is planning to build a new transmission line so it can handle new data centers. Skylar Henry has more from a county just outside Atlanta.
I'm a single mom. I worked hard for everything.
How do you put a price on a home you never intended to sell? One filled with more than 2 decades of memories.
I think I was 5 or 6 when this was built.
The treehouse where you grew up playing pretend. The yard where you buried your pets. The greenhouse that fed your family.
When you talk about what being on this property means to you,
yeah,
right? It's y'all's.
It's ours. It's ours. It's my mom's. It's mine. It's my daughter's. It's our family. We belong here.
But Ansley Brown's childhood home likely won't be here much longer. That's because the state's largest utility, Georgia Power, says it needs the area to make way for a 35-mile-long transmission line.
Georgia Power has been here for as long as Ansley's mother has owned this property. It's just beyond the tree line. Now, with the expansion of this latest project, they're looking to take the 2.5 acres the house sits on.
Georgia families are getting forced out of their homes because of AI data centers. A bulldozer unfortunately does not care that your mother or your grandmother got that USDA loan 20 years ago, that this is family property, that you guys wanted to establish generational wealth for the American dream. It doesn't matter at all right now in rural Georgia because this is where families are quite literally getting kicked off of their property, their land, their houses while they still live in it, while they still own it, by the legality called eminent domain. Yes. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it, because if you are someone that's in Georgia, that's in Florida, that's in the South, that's even in the western part of the United States where these land grabs are happening, you may want to purchase and exit your position in America while you still can get value for it.
I like how you said that, position yourself. So guys, make sure you like the video, leave your comments below because things are changing fast. And we're not trying to force anyone to change their mind about where they want to go. We just see the signs clear. It's clear as day of they're trying to force you. They're trying to force your hand to be out of America. I don't know if I can say they or the Most High is allowing these things to happen to tell his people, hey, it's no staying. You really can't stay. You have to be outside of this system because they're going to choose AI over your drinking water. Point blank period. They're going to choose feeding AI your drinking water, feeding AI the electricity that you have to pay. Your electricity is going to be higher. Your water bill is going to be higher. You get what I'm saying? Things like that is happening all over America. And yeah, it should be clear as day.
Here's the deal. Georgia's Power is running a 35-mile high-voltage transmission line through Coweta and Fayette counties. Code names, get this, Project Wansley and Project Sail. The purpose is to feed at least 4 AI data center campuses, and the price tag is, guess what? $16 billion. Yes, with a B like balloon. Now here's the catch. To build it, they need pieces of more than 330 properties. If you won't sell, they just take it away. That is literally what we call the eminent domain, the legal tool that lets private land that's already owned get seized by public use and the federal government. Now you will get compensation, but it may be 20, 30, 50% according to the deal that they negotiate, according to the fees they want to pay, because again, this is a legality where they can steal your inheritance, steal your land from right under you. Doesn't matter you paid off your mortgage. None of that matters when eminent domain is in place. And here's the number that changes absolutely everything about this. 70 to 80% of the power that this delivers is going to AI data centers. So the Georgia Power Company, their utility company, is the one that is saying we have eminent domain, so we need to draw this power away from humans and into AI systems. Not only the power, but they need to acquire the land and the property as well as the power, which I find very strange.
Pause. See, I know that you have been looking up how to generate income online, how to make money online. You need an extra 5K, 9K per month, whatever it is. And and you know AI can do a lot of things. Now, I'm a 10-year entrepreneur. I own a retention marketing firm, and I have worked with some of the biggest clients that exist, not only within Black-owned businesses, but now also Fortune 500 companies. But I would love to teach you to do the same thing. I mean, come here. As long as you keep this quiet, I will give you my secrets. 15 different innovative AI business models that you can use. Thinking about working with dentists, plumbers, electricians, body care, supplements, tech companies, social media companies as well. Visit the link in the description for the State of the Diaspora Business Intel. If you are the diaspora and you want to be mobile with your money, this is the edition for you. Your ticket is $100. See you there.
Now, if you want to know the face of this story, well, you have Ansley Brown's mother, Angela Hall, who bought her home in 2003 through a federal program built to help single mothers produce roots in the ground. I think that's fabulous how America did things like that, right? But she wasn't hit by a storm. She wasn't foreclosed on or anything of that nature. Instead, Georgia Power wanted the land under her house for transmission towers. Brown posted about it on TikTok. 6 million views later, the entire nation was watching it, as well as people around the globe are seeing in Europe and France and South Africa and Angola and Botswana and Mauritius and Namibia, seeing America's not quite what we used to think that it was. But they used to say eminent domain was a last resort, but we are in the non-last resort economy. We are in the, hey, this is a new standard economy where humans go under AI, and the only way to evade that is to leave America altogether. Now, I'm not going to be the fuzzy, beat around the bush, flowers and buttons type of person to tell you, well, you can stay in America. No. You need to exit America as soon as humanly possible before this happens to you too, because I assume that just a couple of years from now, they'll be saying this is happening in Tennessee, Ohio, Nevada, Utah. It's just a mere few moments in time before it happens to somebody that's near you, and then you'll have to have a multi-generational household the way you need it to. And I believe you can just avoid all of this by just exiting America altogether. This is why so many expats have been leaving America in the first place.
If you heard of this, this was one of the biggest data centers. I believe it was in Texas. They spent $100 billion on it. You know, all the investors was pouring into it. And then this is the first data center that they shut down. So to me, it seems like they're just so evil where they want to do these data centers, but it's not bringing a profit. So they're just drying up all the river water, all the lake water, all the electricity just to shut down because it's not giving profit. So look that up, $100 billion into data centers. The biggest data center in America is shut down. Like, it's not coming back up. So to me, it seems like they're doing something on purpose. So that's why I said at the beginning, they're forcing people's hand.
Yeah.
But you're either gonna have a choice or you're gonna wait too late where you have no choice at all.
The next logical question is, who on earth is actually behind these data centers? Well, Georgia Power is citing security to keep tenants anonymous. That's not going to hold forever though, so we should all be following this story. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel so we can follow along together. Chime in down below if you have any additional information on this, because these people know what they're doing. These tenants and all these people who are like, I need to stay anonymous because I'm taking power from humans. And listen, this is not going to hold forever. The money fights. Since taking itself is hard to stop, expect the real battles to be over what fair market value means. And understand, copycat fights elsewhere. Georgia is the preview, not the exception. Anywhere AI demand is outrunning the grid, the same standoff is definitely coming to a neighborhood near you. Political fallout, lawmakers now have a real family issue, a real house, a real TikTok video to point to next time these data transmission centers decide that they need to take your property. And we know the story continues to move. Numbers, offers, and named companies
are going to be public information soon. It's worth checking current coverage now rather than treating anyone's snapshot as the finality. You want to watch out for this. You want to make sure that you will not be impacted, or if you are impacted, you may want to get your profits from your property, get your profits from your business, reposition elsewhere, expand in a different territory, because the 2030 surveillance system is here. It's just a matter if you are going to be the bottom of the totem pole in that system.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Obviously they don't care about humanity. They want depopulation. They want people to be thirsty. They want people to be hungry. They want people to not thrive. But if you reposition yourself and get in the right environment where there's abundance for you, you're going to be ahead of the game.
Yeah.
So we saw this a long time ago.
6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah. This is why it's very important. This is why we come on here and tell you guys, look, this is not a joke. They don't care about us. They don't. So you better move now or it's going to be too late.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, green. It doesn't even matter anymore. Any human, they are coming for your water and your electricity. But I think that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Shalom, shalom. Check out the links in the description, because you need to get your business, your life, your expat journey, your 10-year
together. Yeah.
global mobility strategy together right now while it is still day. Don't wait until it's night when no man can work.
Shalom, family.